Oh. Ah, shoot. Oh my god, my shirt's on backwards. So weird if I just flipping my shirt. Oh, yikes. Oh, I'm never even wearing my necklace. Okay, I'll put that on next. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. So today is my day 3 of the vlog series for me trying to flip my schedule. And guess what? Oh, I completely messed it up. I don't know how this happened. Alright, so day 1, I don't know, what did I do? Day 1, I stayed up until about 5 a.m. or something like that. And then I slept from 5 a.m. till 11:30, I think. So it was great because usually I wake up at about 4:30 to 5:30 a.m. Or at least I set my first alarm for 4:30 a.m. And then I actually kind of forced myself out of bed at about 5:30, 5 to 5:30. So then I thought, phenomenal, day 1, rotated by 6 hours. Awesome. Next, day 2, I figured, alrighty, because the time that I really wanted to actually change my schedule to was maybe sleeping in the afternoon time. So I thought, next, okay, I can't just wake up at 11:30 a.m. Now I want to be asleep by this time-ish, I think. So what did I do? The next day I was obviously up until I stayed up until about 7:30 a.m. I think, and then I just crashed, and then I slept for about 2 hours or so till about 9, or maybe an hour and a half, makes sense. Then I woke up for a couple hours and went back to bed at about 11, really hoping that I'd be super tired. I was trying to stay up until 11:30, but I just couldn't. I was so tired. So I took the hour and a half, and I figured, alright, an hour and a half is enough so that I should be so tired that I would need to sleep when I finally allow myself to go back to bed. Go back to bed at like 11:30, and oh my god, it was so hard. I had such a hard time sleeping. I think I managed to, like, I say 11 to 1:30 or till 1, but I think maybe I actually slept for an hour in total in between. I was awake for a really long time, which is so strange because I was so sleep deprived. You'd think that I'd be able to just fall asleep. No. So then it was great. I thought, phenomenal. I'm really exhausted right now. Now I can just continue to stay up. Yes. So then, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I've been losing track of my days because I don't really know. I'm not on a proper schedule, obviously, right now. So I don't even know how my days are rotating or what day I'm on, really. So then I continued to stay up, and then it was evening time, and I thought, okay, perfect, I'm gonna go to bed in the evening, and I'll go to bed at about 9 or so. If I've already slept an hour and a half earlier in the day and another hour or maybe hour and a half earlier, that's about 3 hours. I usually only sleep like 4 to 5 hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours anyways, so I thought, alright, so I only need about 3-4 more hours of sleep. So if I sleep at 9, I can wake up by midnight, 1 or 2 a.m. I set my alarm for 2 to 3 a.m. just in case I'm really tired. And so I thought, okay, perfect, then I'll get up back up in the middle of the night, and then I can just continue throughout the day and be tired again by afternoon time today. However, what I did not consider is that my body would be super tired because of all this time sleep schedule flipping, and because my body has been so regular with my sleeping habits for the past couple months or so, including me making sure to get sunlight exposure into my eyes, things like that. So I guess my body just really took the opportunity to, one, ignore my alarm clock, but also the other thing is, I'm not sure what it is with my Apple phone. Maybe my Apple phone's kind of messed up, but sometimes when I don't answer enough of my alarms, I guess my phone just freezes. So then it puts the snooze button and the stop button on, like, you know, when the alarm goes off, and so I can't actually hear the alarm anymore. It just actually freezes. So I don't know when. Maybe the first alarm probably went on at about 1 or 2 a.m. or something like that, and so I obviously didn't hear that, or I maybe woke up and tried to push snooze and didn't. Regardless, the rest of my alarms I could not hear, which I set alarms until 5 a.m. And so I found myself waking up at 8:30 a.m. Oh no! So I pretty much just rotated my schedule back to my original schedule. Actually, even worse than that, I woke up way later than my original schedule. I couldn't believe it. I woke up this morning and I actually had to give myself a face palm. So now I'm trying to restart and refigure out what I need to do, because now I'm friggin' rested. There's no way I'm gonna be as tired in the next 3 hours, because I'm already used to usually having way less sleep than that. So, which has been super interesting and super fun, part of the process, I guess, and be able to like understand my body, what my body needs. I think a part of the problem is that I'm not properly switching my food schedule to match my sleep schedule and things like that. Like, I'm still eating at regular times. I also didn't properly schedule. Like, I went into this a few days ago just thinking, you know, why don't I just give this a try, see what time I can wake up at, see what time my body will naturally want to wake up at too. But I think right now I'm kind of like, maybe I can't just leave this up to fate, and I probably need to figure out a time. But the other consideration is that when I first thought about this, I thought, okay, great, automatically like November, December, it'll be dark, right, by 4 p.m., but October won't. So maybe for October, I can just go to sleep right after work. So I'll be done at about 7 a.m. so I can go to bed at about 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. And then when November rolls in, I can kind of rotate it so that I actually sleep a little bit later, so that I mean, I guess 8 a.m. works too. The only reason I worry about sleeping right away is that I don't want to be too tired for when I get to work. So, but you know what? The thing is, I've also realized that on the past, or like the second night when I actually stayed up and went to bed at about 7, I was really productive during those night hours, so maybe it won't matter so much. I guess I really won't be able to know, but I do really want to practice getting into the habit, because I think it takes about 2 weeks. I watched this really awesome video about sleeping for shift workers and what's really important, so I will be sharing those facts in tomorrow's video. Bye guys, have a great weekend.